home, which goes up and down actually. Sometimes I'll work for weeks of, doing at least an hour or two a day, and then I'll go to nothing again.
Oh.
At the moment I'm on nothing.
Hiya. Doing a bit of live 7:05.
I'm sure it'll come back. Once I can get playing properly, which is not going to be for a while, unfortunately. And great news on the jab. I was just talking to, Harry. His name's gone out of my head there. The last guy I was chatting to, he's having his jab as well. So it sounds like they're making good progress with getting this vaccine out. I know they're working hard. I know a few people that are working for the NHS. It's all, everybody's working all God's hours to try and get all this stuff sorted and everybody inoculated as quick as they can. And but 10 miles through that sort of weather, I wonder what you drive. Do you have a vehicle for that, or designed for that weather? Or are you in your standard car that we would all be driving around in? M2NH. I'll pop it over to you. Your name as well. I should know your name. We've spoken before. I do apologise. My name is Steve. Yeah, thanks, Steve. Straight away, 0NH mobile. Thanks, Gary, Steve. Thanks for letting me. Just a quick question, really. Trying to get all this pizza. But anyway, no problem getting DMR.
Yeah, I thought I'd give a call out on my 7:05.
I just wondered what else. Located in the city of Worcester, where they make the Worcester sauce, sir. Back to you.
Okay, Worcester sauce. There's a terrible joke that ends up with, what's this your size sauce? But it's a slightly different thing. Anyway, it's supposed to, at least for the day, to be clear here. We're going down to the Tram Museum. We've got a couple tasks to do down there. Running a little ID 31 in my hot.
Right, we're going to put it on the speaker mic.
Roger. Yeah, I'm running an ID 51. It's my hotspot. Good little things, these hotspots. No matter where you are, in your car, in your shack, no matter where you have it, you can use it. Good thing. You may well then back here.
Okay.
Yeah, Richard, I've got...
Also got the D74 on the go.
And then this hotspot is actually a little more complex. It's a J-pole up in the attic to Yaesu mobile.
So right now,
and then an MMDVM board with a Raspberry Pi. So
you're hearing the
that's
Icom,
here.
sorry, the Kenwood D74.
I go out walking. I decided to stay inside today. I'll be out long enough today.
So we'll just put that here so you can see it. Like so. And then we'll turn up the speaker mic, which I've set to do on the microphone.
Especially with this COVID thing going on, you can't go out anywhere. Got restricted to where you go and everything. So, I prefer to have a nice dry day so you can get out in the garden, even if I'm only playing arrows or something. And getting things done. I went out the other day, we had a couple of days of nice sun. So I was able to go out there and trim all the big bushes back and make them all tidy for when spring starts coming round and they start pushing their buds back out for a new season. But, yeah. Now, you're coming over very, very well, John, through the system. No problem at all. copying you, and there's no data loss or anything. 100% copy back here.
Well, you're the same way, Richard. Perfect copy and no dropout. So, yeah, things are doing well.
It's a bit quiet.
Don't know how much longer we ought to stay on 1 Charlie. If you want to keep going, we can go to another reflector.
Yeah, he's a bit quiet because that's full volume.
Time before I'll go down and do breakfast. But anyway, it's certainly been an interesting time. We're sort of semi-locked in here, but we're starting to roll out the vaccine, but it's going to take a while. There are a lot of people, and not that much vaccine yet right now. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, this is my partner had her COVID yesterday, or the day before yesterday, was it? Yeah, yesterday, was it? Thursday.
Yeah, and that station's really loud.
Because she's high risk, she's got asthma and diabetic and OCPD and all this stuff, So she has to go and have her eyes screened because being diabetic, her eyes gets affected. So she had her eyes screened, and then an hour afterwards, she had to go to another clinic to have her COVID injection. And I'm 65, but they haven't told me to go and have one yet. But we keep ourselves safe. I'm the only one who goes out to the property if we have to do any shopping or anything like that. The big shop gets delivered. But if there's any little small things, I'm the only one who leaves the property. Keep the lady inside and keep her safe. Because if she catches it, it'd be saying goodbye to her. I've already lost a brother with it, who was in a home anyway. He wasn't too good anyway, but I said to my sisters and that, I said if he catches it, he'd be gone. And he caught it and he went. So, it's happening to us all, mate, all over the place. Okay, John, we're ready to go because I've got to pop out and I've got to get a new shower switch. It packed up last night. It won't turn on. I checked the RCD breakers and things like that. That's all working okay. There's no light comes on the shower switch, so it's got to be the shower switch backed up. So I've got to pop out to a hardware store and get myself a new shower switch. And it's nice talking to you, John, for the first time. Look forward to chatting again sometime, mate, upon Reflect 1 Charlie. And you keep safe, mate, from G1IVO in the city of Worcester.
Right, we'll give a call out in a minute.
Nice to talk to you for the first time. You two stay safe. And yeah, I think we'll get our jabs
very quiet.
In the next week or so. Anyway, take care. 73 N3 SBP. Pedestrian mobile. Well, not pedestrian mobile. Just N3 SBP out.
Right, shall we give a call?
John, have a good day.
Just so loud. Mic 0. Hang on a minute, we need to just checking my antenna. Right. Mike 0 Fox X-Ray Bravo calling for a contact. Just check we're in.
Very good morning from Baltimore, Maryland, and SBP.
Take it to John.
Morning. I think I had 2 stations come back there. Call signs Mike 0 Fox X-Ray Bravo, Andreas, Southwest UK. Over to the station in Maryland.
And a very good morning to you, N3 SBP, name's John. I'll send it back to you and we can pick up the other station.
John. M0FXB. Yeah, morning, John. Hope you're well. And good to catch you there in Maryland. I'm in a small seaside town, southwest UK. The time's about, looking at the clock here, about 11:25 a.m. just using an Icom 705. So I'll put it round to the other station, and if there's no reply, I'll come back to you, John, from M0FXB.
The M0XFB, I think the call. So would you carry on, mate? I'll just finish with John anyway. I've got a pop 8, so I'll be on the radio. You carry on now.
Yeah, okay, thanks very much. Good to hear you chatting. And yeah, sorry to hear about your brother and that. Yeah, it's a hard time for everyone. So yeah, catch you another time. We'll have a chat. And over to John there.
Okay, Andre. Yeah, just located north of Baltimore, Maryland. That puts me about 60 miles north of Washington, D.C. on the East Coast. Let's see, you said Southwest UK. Is this the farthest southwest I've been over there is Swansea. So we'll see Swansea. I got friends who just live outside of Cardiff and Loch Fytton. Who I visit a fair amount, not as much now with the COVID, and I'm no longer fully employed, or employed at all. But used to make a number of stops each year over there, depending upon how the meetings went over the your side of the pond over.
M0FXB returning. Yeah, I do. Well, Swansea's not too far from me. Well, we've got the basically the sea between me and Wales, but it's very short. It's I don't think it's even a mile to get to Wales, but then you have to go across obviously land. So it's not too bad. So what are you using today, John? Because I noticed your audio compared to the other stations very low. Did you say you're pedestrian mobile? Back to you, John.
Oh, let's see if this is a little bit better. I think the boom mic moved.
It's fine now.
Let's see, using ID31. It's coming into an MMDVM board, Raspberry Pi. The reception actually is through a Yaesu mobile with a J-pole in the attic. So that's the system right here, over.
M0FXB returning. Yeah, that definitely improved it then. Yeah, I wonder which microphone that is. But otherwise, are you accessing a hotspot or a repeater? And I do know the ID31. Very nice set, isn't it? And I for my portable Dstar work, I've still got my Kenwood D74. So are you accessing via a hotspot, John? Back to you.
And then 3 SBP returning. Yeah, I'm going through my hotspot. We do have a repeater nearby, maybe 3 miles away, but I don't use it in the morning. I use my hotspot, although I do have to get over to the repeater site. We've lost the UHF part. The VHF is working, so got to figure out what happened, but it's a little painful to get there. You have to call and get permission to go in because it's a government building, and it's a wonderful location. Our repeater stacks in the penthouse, which puts us on the 13th floor, and the antenna's up above that, so it's 14 stories up, and it's on a ridge line, so it has wonderful coverage. But it doesn't do you any good if it doesn't work. In 3 SBP.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, well, everything's as good as our antennas. I did fire up my HF radio earlier. The condition's not great. I use a G5RV, and it's not a great configuration. It's probably the say from the ground, it's only about 15 foot, and then the feeder line just hangs there really, and it hangs very near the building. I have tried to stretch it away from the building a bit, and then I've got it extended out in a V shape, dog-legged a bit here and there, and just basically I ground my ATU into the ground. But so, yeah, not a great setup, but I do get Europe very well. I can go up to Norway and down to Portugal and across. Russia comes in very good, and so it's all right. It's okay. But really, I used all sorts of hotspots here. I've got the DV Mega and the OpenSpot 3 and some jumbo spots. So I've great fun with that. John, do you have any what other equipment do you use? Back to you, John.
Well, I have an HF rig, but that's been not very useful for a couple of reasons. I can't do any outside antennas here. And the antenna I've got strung up here doesn't work very well. I keep meaning to go up into the attic and put one up, but I've never gotten around to it, and I won't now because in another month or so we'll be moving. So, as far as everything else, they're all little hotspots. Hold on for a second. Little hotspots, and most of them are Zooms. Anyway, so, not too much in the way of various things. Yeah, the OpenSpot 3 is, I guess, probably one of the best ones. But I got enough hotspots now. I don't need to buy another one. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I know what you mean. I actually sold a few. So the OpenSpot 3, it was quite a hard decision for me to make because I had 3 or 4 hotspots here and they all worked fine, and I really like using the jumbo spots. They just work well. And so, but in the end, I gave in to getting trying one out. I had to wait a month for it to arrive. And it's very small. When you take it out of the box, it's very light, very small, and over here they're about 250 pounds. But as soon as I started using it and interfacing and then doing the cross moding, so basically I got the 705 here, so I can sit on. Right now, I could go from I'm on Dstar, of course. I could switch straight to America Link on the C4 FM system. Or I can flick to Talk Group 91, and it sounds excellent. So because of that, and the fact that each radio that I had, because I've got, we all buy one for each mode, don't we? Can now be used to cross mode anywhere I want. Because of that is the reason I'm glad I've got it. Because sometimes I'm just sat on the sofa with my handheld and I fancy moving to a different mode, and I don't have to get up and change radios. So, and it's very portable, of course, because it's so lightweight and slips in your pocket. But yeah, we have too many toys here, of course. They keep making these excellent equipment, and they keep, and there's more coming out in the future. So they're definitely always trying to make us spend our pennies. Back to you.
Yeah, maybe I'll get one, but I think the next thing I'll get, if I get something, is the 52 when it comes out. Of course, everybody's having a problem. That one fire in that one manufacturing facility in China has caused all sorts of delays on stuff. It's just getting more and more delay-ish. So, problem when you have a single supplier. If anything happens to that single supplier, you're sort of in bad shape. Over.
Yeah, and that's the thing, isn't it? Like like I've got the 5100 here, the Icom 5100, and I think that's gonna stop being made soon, and the 74. So yeah, it's making sure it's just quite expensive kit, isn't it? But I do think the best budget way of getting on air is to just get yourself a little MD380 and a hotspot like the Zumspot you've got, and you could pretty much do what you like. And there's so much cross-moding going on now. There's always a way to link to different things. I do link to HubNet quite a lot. Do you ever use the? Do you ever go on to HubNet? Back to you.
That's negative, Andre. I've never been on HubNet. Over.
Oh yeah, it's well worth trying. It's I'm trying to think. There is a link to it on Dstar. I think it's you'd have to select DCS Delta Charlie Sierra 477 Bravo, and it's pretty much active day and night. And a lot of the stations are UK, but it's actually linked worldwide to repeaters, and people can come in on a normal analog, on a normal analog radio. You get people that are using, as they say, sort of real radio, if that's the way you want to people term it. So it's actually very interesting, and the people that run the group, the HubNet in Manchester, they're really dedicated people that are passionate about amateur radio. And so I think you'd enjoy that. And I can access it using. I've got a Yaesu radio, and they've got a room there as well that you just type in the node number into your Yaesu radio. And on DMR they've also got a talk group as well, so it can be accessed any mode, or you can literally just put it in your phone and download the app. And just listen. So yeah, okay, John. Well, thanks for the chat. I think I'll stand by, let someone else have a go on. I'm pretty sure we're on 1 Charlie. Thanks for the contact on the ID31 there, and put it back to you for a final from M0 FXB.
Okay, Andre. Pleasure talking to you today. Yeah, I'm going to disappear. It's almost breakfast time here. So, anyway, take care, and thanks for the info. Yeah, I just pulled up HubNet on the computer just to see what it had. So, appreciate that info. You have a good one. Stay safe over there. And for SVP out.
Yeah, cheers, 7-3. So, hi Oscar, good to catch you. So, I want to cross over. My hotspot will do it. Now, if it's XLX, so let me go into DR mode by pressing that. Right, we're in DR mode. Right, we're going to select. If I vanish, because my wife's woken up. Reflector. We'll go link to direct input. Right. XLX. Right. Okay. What letter is it? Oscar. XLX 750. Gonna need a letter as well. Back to you if you're hearing me. We got 750. I might be able to find the letter on. So is it XLX 750X? Got X. Okay. Roger Dodger. Right. So we've got it there. We just need a space now to link.
Link to XLX750X.
Right, we're on. So I'll just change it to use. I did see someone transmit then. So let's give it a go. 2E1 HWE. Are you receiving me? So we're XLX 750X. Let me just check on the... I know that you guys have got a Facebook page, haven't you, for Freestar? Let's just check on there. Freestar. Freestar. I need the UK page. So, Freestar. There it is there. So... just going to find out the links for Freestar. Got you on Facebook now. XLX. Let's put that in. XLX. XLX. You got international one. It could be 248X. Do you want to try what about 248? Maybe it's 248X. Roger. Shall I try 248X? We'll try it. Why not? Got nothing to do. So reflect the link to try 248. Did 248. Set link. Right, we're going to try 248 and then
Not linked.
no, it's not linking to that. So it's okay. I've got to end the stream now anyway. But thanks for watching. Everyone's starting to come down here. And catch you later on. You take care. Oscar, everyone's coming down now. And if there's anyone else I missed, 7-3. All the best.